I totally won't reuse this bit, but RFK Jr. has not responded to me about coming on our show,
Dude, that sucks.
so he's not getting my vote. Needless to say,
I DM'd John Cena, and all he sent me was a stupid picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
he hit you with a picture of Stone Cold.
Yeah, I guess
That's
he
kind of
started an
disrespectful.
OnlyFans the other day.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah. It's interest. I meant Cena, but
Oh, does he show his penis on it?
well, I don't think so. I just know it's in relation to Ricky Stenicki, a movie where he is a imaginary character that a group of friends create.
That sounds like a pretty lame group of friends if they're just like, man, we should get an imaginary friend. I know. It should be John Cena. That's nuts.
I find it really funny too because they're like making trailers for it, and John Cena he just wears like a schoolgirl outfit half the time in the movie.
Jesus
Apparently,
Christ. Somebody wrote their fetish into that movie.
something. Man, I asked. I think I sent something to T Pain too. Bro did not respond.
What a loser. I've gotten Justin Wang. Do you know who that is?
Yeah,
I've gotten him to respond to DMs in the past. So maybe I can message him and see if he'd want to come on our show.
that'd be nice. I don't know. Maybe I should message the rocket jump guy, Jimmy Wong or whatever. See if he comes on.
Dude, we should get both of them on at the same time.
It was talking
No,
with
I
my.
think I think I'll actually message Justin Wang though.
Okay. Uh, I was talking to my mom earlier today, and I was like, "Man, I remember Vine so much. Like
Yeah,
King Bach or Batch and the Watermelon guy. Those guys were
yeah.
awesome.
I think
And
we talked about them, those two specific guys in the last episode.
I know, but they're so cool. And there was a tweet where this guy is like, rewatching Vines is not entertaining. And I was like, dude,
Yeah,
it's
I
always gonna be entertaining.
I wonder what that guy does on a Friday night.
I I
Probably
sent
nothing cool.
I sent like the raw footage of only a spoonful into the Instagram chat, and I was just like baffled by how nice that video looks. I don't
Yeah,
know
and
if they
it's
cycled
like
it.
perfect. The jokes are like perfectly timed for it.
Yeah, like I don't know. It seems like they threw that video through an AI that makes the video look better, but I can't tell. It's one of those kind of things where
I wonder if we
it's
could get
interesting.
AI to like recreate that video just based off of text prompts.
Oh, that'd be really funny as like a spin off video thing.
I just said text prompts instead of
Yeah,
text prompts.
it's
Dude, what
fine.
the fuck?
I find it
Um,
funny that there's so many vines as well.
yeah, my sister would make vines of her torturing my mom. Not
Oh
literally like
man.
with a knife or anything, but just hassling her basically.
Yeah. I just know a lot of the people from Vine are like 30, and it's sad to think about it that way.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know, it's probably what people in like the 1980s felt when like Motley Crue or whatever
Yeah.
went into their 30s or something. They're like, "Man, these guys are lame now.
I
Uh,
can't
I
wait for the next Marvel movie. It's Deadpool and Wolverine.
they did a this was kind of crazy because uh I went to the barber shop
Hmm.
on I think it was Tuesday actually, and the it's a comic book store slash game store slash barber shop,
Yeah.
which is kind of insane. And I looked through the front window of the comic book store part, and they had a Ruby, like the Rooster Teeth show, X Justice League comic.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said. And so I messaged the one Discord channel about it, and apparently it fucking sucks.
I find it funny that Rooster Teeth thought they could take one for the team and release such a awful idea into the
Yeah, well, like
universe.
it's published by DC. Like it's
Wow.
like an actual crossover thing. Apparently there's a fucking movie too that you can get on Blu-ray, and it's like an animated thing. And I kind of want to. Part of me wants to watch it, but the other part of me is like, man, that's fucking stupid.
I just
Like I
know
don't know.
Rooster Teeth is like falling apart, so I
Yeah,
don't really know if they'll make any more Ruby after a while.
I thought they were done making that show already.
I think they're
Are
on
they?
volume 9 right now or something.
I haven't watched since like volume 4 or 5 or something. I can't remember.
I haven't really bothered watching since like volume 2 or 3. I don't remember.
I just know they had some really hot anime babes in that show.
Yeah,
They
I
had some
think
baddies.
I think Rooster Teeth is in this issue where they found some stuff that is like gold, you know, and
Yeah.
then they never finish it. Because they did the same thing with Red versus Blue. It was supposed to start its last season like 2 months ago, and they still haven't started it.
Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, I think Rooster Teeth fell off when they started going woke and involving themselves with the culture war. But that, I mean, that given, I don't really fuck with woke stuff that much. And I also don't really fuck with the culture war in general that much. But I have noticed there have been other people that go down that culture war path and they fucking fall off like super hard.
Yeah.
And around the time they started doing that is around the time they started falling off. So I'm not saying it's correlated, but it might be correlated. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, I just started getting frustrated with them like 2 years ago on how they present themselves
Yeah. Yeah,
because
same here.
because they were like, "Oh yeah, who do you want to sit next to in the lunch hall or whatever?" And it was like Barbara, an actual person, next to Ruby, next to character 7 from Red versus Blue, and I'm like, you cannot mix like real people and fictional people. That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Uh, I don't know. When Jeff left is I think aside from the woke shit, when Jeff left is kind of when I stopped caring because Jeff was like cool and he had cool tattoos and like he had a cool beard and he listened to metal and stuff and I was like, damn, I wanna be like that guy someday. And then he got like a divorce and left the show or something.
Well, he got a divorce and he left a lot of stuff, but he still works there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
I didn't
does
know that.
Fuckface now, which is a different podcast. But he also does other podcasts. This is literally the only thing he does now is podcast stuff.
Honestly, that's a pretty good gig.
And then Achievement Hunter exploded internally. I guess it would be imploded, and now everybody's doing separate stuff. and it sucks because Achievement Hunter's been around since I was like 8 years old.
Yeah, same. I remember when they actually hunted achievements for like Halo 3 and shit
Yeah.
because I was super into Halo 3 when I was a kid. And yeah, I would freaking just look at their videos if I ever needed help with getting an achievement. Like I think they had like a guide to get every skull in a Halo 3,
Yeah.
and I that was the guide that I used to get all the skulls.
I know Ray from Achievement Hunter started as literally a video tutorial guy, and he would show you the exact spot in whatever game to get an achievement.
Yeah, those were the good old days. I remember like really caring about achievements. Like I used to try and like 100% games with achievements. I only ever did it with one, and I can't remember what the game is, but I know there is one game. Oh, it was the Telltale Walking Dead game, the first one. That's the
Yeah.
first game I got all the achievements in.
There is a website I use called True Achievements. True Achievements is pretty good on tracking that stuff.
Hmm.
Um, oh, you want to know something dumb I did on accident?
Yeah, definitely.
So, I had a subscription for Xbox Live Gold that was going to roll over into like November of this year.
Yeah.
And then when we got a tablet recently, there was a code for Game Pass Ultimate. So I thought it was going to just like be a separate subscription. So I type it in, and now my shit expires in June instead of like November.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
I fucking hate Bill Gates so much.
yeah, I love paying extra money for something I paid money for already.
Yeah, if that was me, I probably would have booked a plane ticket to wherever the fuck Bill Gates lives and well, I would have waited for my tax return and bought like a like some crazy sniper rifle.
Damn.
And I'd go to where Bill Gates lives and I'd just wait for his ass.
You would be sitting in a chair
Somebody.
in the dark with a gun next to you.
Yeah, dude, I'd be like Lee Harvey Oswald up there waiting for my freaking money shot on Bill
I was
Gates.
thinking like a mafia movie where you just sit in their hotel room in the dark and point a gun at the door.
Yeah,
But
there
that
was
works too.
when I was like reading a bunch of like mafia books and stuff, I read Underboss by Sammy Gravano
Hmm.
and really good read, but there is a part of it where they went for like a sit down or something like that, like with guys from another crime family because Gravano was in the Gambino family.
Yeah.
And I guess across the street from this house where they were having this meeting, they set up a dude who was like a Vietnam vet who was involved with the mafia with a fucking sniper rifle, and his orders were if anything goes south, just start sniping people. It was like, dude, what the fuck? That's so crazy.
uh, it reminds me of you remember how in Red Dead 2 you're robbing that bank and then the old guy and Lenny get shot?
I think so. How deep in the game was it? Because I never like, I got to St. Denis,
Oh, it's
and
like in that
that's it.
part, yeah.
I might
And
not have done that then.
I don't remember the old guy's name. I should, but I don't.
Oh, like Jose
Maybe it was
was it
like
him?
Hosea, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that's what
But
it is.
that guy, I liked Hosea as a character. So the way
Yeah.
they shot him was so blatant to like make you upset, but the way they did it was quite literally like a Joel from Last of Us 2 moment where they just kind of bluntly kill the guy. And that's it. Uh, and I don't know. There's always like this weird point in a game where my brain just goes, "Yeah, this isn't fun at all. Why am I playing this?" And I think Hosea getting fucking destroyed by a cop pistol is probably where I just kind of went, this game's weird.
Does he die? I thought he survived because I know you have to. I think you have to kill him in the first Red Dead.
No, that's a different guy.
A different old guy.
Yeah. I,
Damn.
I just know, man, I feel like there's so much to look at when it comes to Red Dead 2. And every time that I try to think about it, I'm like, man, I don't want to play it again because I don't want to see Arthur Morgan get his shit kicked in by a virus. It's too close to a lot of people, you know, with
Yeah, I think I've
COVID
said
in
it.
the past.
I think I've said it in a previous episode, but I stopped playing the game around the time that the ending was spoiled for me.
Yeah,
But I don't know. Someday I might possibly maybe beat the game.
yeah.
But no, I have like two more funny things about the barber shop if
Oh,
you want to
sorry,
hear
I
them.
was butting in there.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I mind you, this is the fourth haircut I've had in probably 10 years.
Damn.
So, because I always had long hair, and now that I have short hair, I have to keep up on it. But I went into the barber shop because I had an appointment, and I sit down to get my hair cut. Obviously, it's a barber shop. That's what you fucking do is get your hair cut.
Hmm.
And on the TV, they're playing like Thailand fucking bare knuckle boxing footage off of some like busted ass back alley streaming service. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm watching it, and then I see this matchup comes up, and it's freaking blah 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 Thailand guy versus this other Thailand guy whose name was like Kaldaporn Sawastock or something like that. So I see that, and I'm trying not to laugh because I looked at that and I was like, "Oh, that guy's name is Child Porn Swastika."
God damn. Oh.
Laughing because there's this just beefed up Thai guy with like tattoos all over his body, and his name is Child Porn Swastika. And so I'm trying not to laugh at that. And then this other guy comes in to get his hair cut, and he's talking to the barber, and he's like, "Yeah, my buddy and I are thinking about starting a podcast soon." And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy. I have a podcast." I thought in my head I didn't say it to him, but he went on to say he was like, "Yeah, so and so has a is making a studio
Oh my.
in this room of his house for the podcast," and I was just sitting there. I was like, "Dude, you don't need a fucking studio to do that shit. Look how we do this. Like,
Yeah, it's quite
we're not
literally
even."
a recording software of a conversation. That's about
Yeah,
it.
off of Discord. We're not even in the same fucking state, and we're averaging like 20 views per show.
I'm okay
Like,
with this number, by the
yeah,
way. So
yeah, me
thanks for
too.
the viewership.
Yeah, thanks guys for actually like watching this shit. But I just thought that was crazy, and if I was a regular at that barber shop, I probably would have butted in and said, "Yeah, I got a podcast. Check it out." It's just us talking about Tony Stark farting in his Iron Man suit or whatever.
Yeah, just the best quality of things at all times.
Yeah, this is a pretty high quality show, I would say.
I mean, the first 5 minutes being censored is a mix of us, well, mostly just me being afraid of YouTube censorship,
Yeah,
and then like most of the rest of this stuff, we just ramble half the time.
yeah.
Is how it
And
feels.
the first 5 minutes is just probably the hardest part for you about this whole thing because you have to censor all the times I swear because it's just become a part of my vernacular at this point.
I don't mind that, by the way. It just takes an extra little bit of time, and then I get some music put together at the front and the end, and some
Yeah.
title cards, and that's about it.
Yeah, like it's really podcasting is in my opinion the most low effort for content that you could do
Yeah,
online. Like I don't know, just I've tried thinking of like stuff that would be easier to do, and I can't come up with anything else just as like a platform.
yeah. I find it funny that Sleep Deprived, which is Jay Schlatt's podcast, like
Hmm.
one of them. He has multiple. They just have like this starry night background and waveforms for everybody. And I'm like, man, I'm too lazy to set up waveforms.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a podcast. Like you're literally just bullshitting. That's all a podcast is. And then, oh my God, it's a podcast with a topic. It's a basketball podcast. Oh no,
Whoa.
now these guys got to bullshit about basketball. That's so hard. We can't
I
do that.
can't wait to talk about the free throw line and the 3 point line.
Yeah,
Oh, so
I can't wait
crazy.
to talk about Jamal Jackson or whatever. That's probably a basketball player. I don't know
You're
any
close.
basketball
There's a
players.
guy named Jaren Jackson on the
Yeah, see,
Grizzlies.
podcasting is easy. Even if there's a topic, it's easy.
I think, man, it would have been sick to have T Pain on. Dude would have been crazy at this
What if
right
he brought
now.
his like auto tune modulator and he's all like, "Hey yo, what's up? It's T Pain." Or
I
I don't
can
know how to.
only be here for 5 minutes. What's up?
Honestly, 5 minutes of T Pain's time on this show would be pretty sick.
I think we would gain like 100 viewers at least if he showed up.
Yeah,
That'd
at
been
minimum
sick.
100.
Yeah,
Holy shit! Amber Alert. Hold on, let's see what this Amber Alert's all about.
there's been
Marshallville, Marshallville, Ohio, 2017 Black Dodge Ram
ooh.
1500, Ohio plate JTC
I
9063.
think we just
Victim.
doxed that guy, whoever that
Yeah,
guy
fuck him.
is.
Who cares? He's kidnapped a child. Victim two, white male, blonde hair, blue green pants, and a jacket with a frog.
Oh,
Suspect, white male, black beanie, flannel shirt. Last location, Dollar General in Marshallville.
what
If
in the
you see the
world?
child suspect or vehicle, please call 911 or 1877 Amber OH. So
Damn.
if any of you guys see a 2017 black Dodge Ram 1500, well, you know where to call.
That is the
Around Marshallville.
that is the most amazing random call of the random
Yeah,
situation. That's
I used to
awesome.
live pretty close to Marshallville. I used to live
Oh
like
man.
maybe 20 minutes from there or so when I
There's
was
been
living
like
in Wadsworth.
daily Amber Alerts over here. And most of the
Damn, what's
time
going
it's
on in
like
Tennessee?
5-year-olds getting kidnapped and shit. It's crazy.
5-year-olds need to like be harder to kidnap. We need to like give those kids guns.
We need to
Like
give
give
those
them a
kids
nine to
little
carry.
Calibris and see how they
Yeah,
do.
give them a Calibri. They can manage the recoil. It's small enough for their tiny little hands. They do so well with a Calibri. Just any kid. Like you're not like and that would I guarantee you like kidnappings in general would drop because some child molesters probably sitting there like, well shit, I could get shot and then
Yeah.
not only am I getting attempted abduction of a minor, I'm getting shot also.
I would strap up my kid with a BB gun without the orange tip just to scare away predators. I think that's the best choice of action, man.
That's so fucking good. Just give him an airsoft gun and rip off the orange tip, dude. You'll
Oh,
be
that's
fine, Buster.
awesome.
Go out there, go get him.
There was a guy when I went to middle school who brought a gun to school,
No shit, really.
and it was like a loaded Magnum just in his fucking backpack.
Revolver?
What's up?
Was it a revolver?
I think so. It was just otherworldly to know of the occasion. And then a different guy brought two separate knives to school.
Oh, I've
Um,
brought knives to school before. It's always been on accident, though. I didn't bring them with the intention of doing harm. I just would take my pants off and had my knife in my pocket knife in there from the day before, and I'd feel it in my pocket and be like, "Damn, hope nobody sees that."
what's funny is that my sister is a serial vapor. VAPER, by the way, if
How
it
do you
picked up
vape
weird.
cereal?
I
It
meant
seems pretty
like
hard to do.
I meant like she vapes constantly. Again,
Nice.
VAPE in case the mic doesn't pick it up properly. Um, and
She's a serial vape user. She just buys expensive
she wears
clothes.
Bape
Yeah,
hoodies.
dude, she loves vape.
But yeah, she never got caught in high school vaping, which is insane to me because it's such a like epidemic now. Like so
Yeah.
many people vape. Uh,
Yeah, I quit recently. I quit like about a month ago or so.
hmm,
Like okay, I quit vaping and I switched to cigarettes because vaping like lowers testosterone and I was like, dude, I'm trying to lift. Like I can't have that fucking my gains up.
I'm
So I
trying to
switched to
gain muscle,
cigs.
not lose them.
Yeah, so I went to cigarettes and then after a while I started doing cardio and I was like, man, I really can't be smoking cigarettes and doing cardio. It's just
Yeah.
counterintuitive. So I just do Zins now.
Hmm. Are Zins just straight up like nicotine packs that you
Yeah.
shove into your mouth and that's it?
Yeah, it's like Skull and I think Copenhagen, they do nicotine pouches. It's basically that.
Hmm.
Like it's not like actual dip. It's like dip light.
Hmm.
But Zin is I guess classified as snus, which is like a Swiss thing.
Yeah.
Um but I don't know. They're fine. If I get the urge, they take it away. Like I popped one in like right before we started recording just because generally while I'm doing the show, I like to vape.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking with the Zins. I like them. At first, I wasn't a big fan, but I mean, first thing in the morning, if you pop like three of those things in your lip, like you'll get a buzz from hell. It's crazy.
So, are you a guy that's anti coffee?
No, I like coffee. I just don't drink it all that often.
Hmm. Well, my dad is anti coffee, but he has nicotine chew all the time.
What did coffee do to him?
I don't know, man, but apparently, whenever he smells like burnt coffee beans, he just like gets disgusted about it. So, there must be some sort of trauma there that I don't know about.
I guess. I mean,
And it just sucks because coffee is so nice, and most of the time I cover up that burnt bean taste with a
mhm.
flavor of some kind. Like there's hazelnut, there's vanilla, there's caramel, there's sometimes they have like white chocolate, and man, coffee flavors are insane.
Yeah, I mostly just drink like straight black coffee unless I'm like getting it from a place.
Yeah.
I normally just drink straight black coffee.
Hmm.
Like I like Black Rifle coffee. That shit's pretty good.
Uh, I guess there's a YouTube guy that talks about football, and he just sells coffee called "Fuck the Refs" coffee or something like that.
What the fuck? That's insane.
Yeah, I think it's funny when YouTubers make their own coffee because he can tell that they don't really care.
Yeah. Sam Hyde, I guess, made his own coffee. It's like a Cuban blend, whatever
Mm.
the fuck that's supposed to mean, and it seems like it's might be pretty good. I don't know. I'd like to pick up a bag, but I don't know if they sell it anymore.
I don't know. I haven't really had any influencer anything. The most I have is PewDiePie's art book that he printed out. That's like
Yeah,
the
I mean,
only YouTube merchandise I have.
I've I've bought some YouTube merchandise. Like, you know that Rusty Cage guy?
Oh yeah.
He has a shirt that says, I have a gun and am schizophrenic that he sells. So I bought that because I thought it was really funny. Um, Recently, there's a guy, Administrative Results. He makes gun videos on YouTube. And he like posted that he had like a new t-shirt design out and it was a really dope design, so I ended up buying that and
Hmm.
now I'm waiting on it in the mail. But yeah, it's like a blood diamond reference. It says Sierra Leone Geology Club and it's got like a diamond with blood on it, like I guess blood diamond. But no, I just thought it was a really dope shirt and I'm really excited to wear it to the bar and see if I can woo some ladies with my good fashion sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think when it comes to like YouTuber merchandise, it has to really mean something, you know,
Yeah.
or I won't even look at it.
Yeah, and
Like,
I just like clothes that have like shirts specifically. I like shirts that have like cool designs on them, like that are just they just have drip, I
yeah,
guess. That's what I like.
like
Like
the Misfits Japanese shirts and everything. Those are fucking awesome.
yeah. Um Fuck. Oh yeah, I almost told you about this before the show, but the one chick that I work with, she came in, I guess she like I don't know if it was a spray tan. It was some kind of tan, but she came in looking kind of orange and she
Yeah.
was like, I'm orange. And I was like, what'd you do? And she was telling me how she was tanning herself. And I told her that she had a Donald Trump sheen to her. And she didn't like that very much. So I was calling her like Mr. President and President Trump all day. She's blonde too. So it was like she was orange and she had blonde hair.
Oh, that poor girl.
Yeah, At one point, she was throwing bags of noodles at me because I was hassling her, and I was like, "You need to calm down, Mr. President."
Mr. President, quit having a tantrum.
Yeah, Mr. President, you need to calm down, dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
I
Uh,
was laughing my ass off doing that shit. That shit was so funny.
Saturday, this like last Saturday, uh, I went to a Nick Mullen performance. It was pretty
Mm-hmm.
impressive.
Yeah,
Uh,
tell the folks at home about that performance you attended.
there was two separate introductory acts. Um, uh oh, uh oh.
What?
I'm tasked to stir the pot downstairs, but I am up here currently. This is nightmare fuel.
Oh,
Uh,
stir the pot. Go down and start saying the N word a bunch. That stirs the pot.
you know
Oh,
what?
get it?
I'm gonna be an asshole and wait until time's up on the podcast here before I go downstairs.
Yeah, this takes utmost importance over literally anything.
It's also like a vegetable stew, so I don't think it really would mind me waiting a bit.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of vegetables and shit boiling. It'll probably be fine.
But yeah, the Nick Mullen performance was very impressive, especially with the two introductory acts. I do not remember their names, unfortunately. It's been a bit.
Were they like local, like, well, maybe not local, but like Nashville area comics, or did he like, do you know if he like brought guys with him
They
from
were
out of town?
both like from states away from Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
One guy was from Minnesota, and the other guy was like a
Ew.
Carolinas guy, I think.
Gross.
But the Minnesota guy kept making fun of where he lived because of the whole police situation in that state. And then the other
What's the
guy,
police situation in
uh,
Minnesota? This is
I
something I've
believe
never heard
that's
of.
the place where the George Floyd stuff happened, is in that state. So
Really?
the entire time he was like trying to dodge any sort of mention of it. And then the other guy just kept talking about sex the entire time and was
That's pretty
nervous.
base.
And then Nick Mullen came out about an hour later from both of them performing. Um, and I did write down some of these amazing jokes. I just had to pull it up. Okay, let's see here.
Are you about to do Nick Mullins on the show?
Okay, let's see here.
Oh yeah,
so,
Minneapolis. Yeah, he did die there. Anyhow.
so he did have a bit where Biden was a dementia-riddled president, and it's kind of obvious. And Nick Mullen went, imagine he wakes up every morning and goes, I am the president? What the fuck? How? He also pitched a movie near the end of his stand up routine called A Little Help, where a dwarf lawyer and a slave woman pair up to solve a case, leading to the dwarf becoming a full practice lawyer. There was a scene described where they go to an amusement park and the slave can't go on a ride. Similarly, the dwarf also can't go on the ride, and that's how they bond. Turns out the amusement park was Six Flags. There was
I, I
also
think
a
I think
very
I mentioned
funny.
it when you originally told me about that bit, but Nick Mullen mentioning Six Flags, as, I don't know, it's a staple of like his comedy for some reason is Six Flags.
Uh,
Six Flags and Donald Duck, apparently.
uh, there were also like a bunch of smaller jokes about a gum doctor scraping out a part of his mouth to fix his gums, but the gum replacement that would like help his teeth didn't take, so there's just a giant hole in his cheek. Uh, so then he told a different situation about getting high and shitting a Garfield clock shaped crap into the toilet. Um, and it did have blood. He mentioned it multiple times, splattered with blood, caked in blood, leading to his girlfriend asking if he needed help, but she also mentioned how she never saw his butthole before. He goes to the doctor and he's like afraid of it being rectal bleeding, and they say, "Yeah, it's that. And we need a skin sample to fix it." And then he's like, "Can I do the same shit with the hole in my mouth?" It was a pretty good show, in
Nice.
general. Those are some of the things from that show. Hopefully, I didn't
Yeah, I'm
spoil any future shows for any listeners.
yeah, I'm just happy you got to see him. Cause like I said, I think in maybe the last episode or something, I was gonna see him and he canceled, so
Hmm.
I'm just waiting for him to come to Columbus or Cleveland because they're both about the same distance from me,
He
like an
might
hour
loop
and a
back
half.
around in November, December area. So,
I hope
so you
so.
got a bit.
Sometimes he'll just add shows too. He'll just fucking add random shows. Um, yeah, I should probably look at the website or something like that, see what he's got going on.
I know he's in North Carolina this like weekend or the next.
Damn, I wonder I wonder if he'll try the barbecue.
I wonder if you'll remember the whole entire situation from last episode. Yeah,
You did tell him that too. You did tell him about the
yeah. I
fucking
was in person. I said,
barbecue.
"Hey, you know this is real. This is a real thing," which is insane. He's in North Carolina, the fourth week of March, which, if you count this week, it would be like 3 weeks away. So there's that for anybody listening if you're in North
Yeah, it'll
Carolina.
take me 3 weeks to walk there, so hopefully I'll make it.
I don't know, maybe you can book a flight and turn up right around the time the show starts.
I I probably could. I mean, I definitely have the money to book a flight
Hmm.
to North Carolina or whatever.
You
I
could
always
call Mr.
forget.
Beast and ask him to teleport you over.
Yeah, call my buddy Jimmy,
Oh yeah, I DM'd Mr. Beast too.
friend
Bro
of the
did
show,
not
Mr.
talk.
Beast.
Bro did not talk to me at all.
Damn.
I guess he's gotten sick of people giving him free shit, and he's like, quit fucking DMing me about me getting free shit. I don't like it. It makes me look bad.
Yeah, man, Mr. Beast. It must fucking suck to be that guy.
I don't like Mr. Beast that much, mostly because he doesn't show proof, you know?
I just think he sucks, personally.
Yeah,
Like
I guess it's
think
a
about
matter of opinion, yeah.
think about it. Like one N word and his entire career is over. That's all it takes for Mr. Beast, dude.
I think Chris has said the N word before, and
Really?
somehow they're still a
Wait,
part of that group.
dude, that's crazy that the trans one said fucking the N word.
If that's not the case, this is all just assumption. I swear, we are not
Yeah,
saying
he
it's true.
allegedly said the N
In,
word. He
in case
allegedly
Mr.
said it.
Beast's friend is watching, please do not try to sue us. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Friend of the show, Chris from Mr. Beast.
That would be a pretty awesome guest, by the way, to get
That would
Chris
be a
from Mr.
crazy
Beef
guy.
in here.
I think it would just be wild how long we can get him to listen to like my schizophrenic ramblings about some fucking stupid conspiracy theory or something that I
Yeah,
believe in.
I would love to impede upon that guy's peaceful nature. Oh, I get to
Just
talk
fuck us
about
the lights up.
some Twitter.com stuff I saw.
Nice. Is there any controversy
Yeah,
or something?
another Minecraft YouTuber got in trouble.
For what? Molestation or
Wilbur
grooming or
Soot,
something?
or Soot, or however you want to say it, is Soot. Wilbert Soot, however, um, he got accused of biting his loved ones.
Biting?
Straight up biting, like full, like pressure biting.
Jesus, what is he, a fucking 8-year-old?
Something. Bro is like teething or something. I don't know. But yeah, he got in trouble because he bit a former girlfriend, and then another former girlfriend, and then another former girlfriend.
Was he just going like house to house, like knocking on the door, and when they answer, he just goes like Walking Dead on their asses?
I don't know, man. There's no photos of the bites or anything. So it's more word of mouth than it is any visual evidence.
Word of mouth.
I didn't mean to make a joke there, but there is a joke there. Shit.
That's so fucking funny.
But yet again, it's another YouTuber who plays Minecraft getting in trouble, which is funny to me. It is like
Yeah,
it's like the
you'll,
30th YouTuber Minecrafter to get in trouble.
yeah, you'll never catch me making a Minecraft video. That's for sure, dude.
I might make a live stream where I play Minecraft for like 5 hours, but
I
I'm not
even
gonna
then you're
make
pushing the
videos out of it.
envelope. You're pushing the envelope for degenerate behavior doing
I
something
guess
like
so.
that. Yeah.
One of my one of the first YouTube people I ever watched, Chugga Conroy, got in trouble for being pervy in a bunch of old chat rooms.
Damn nice.
So
Good on
I
him.
so I can't support him at the moment either. It's kind of sad. But he's one of the better YouTubers outside of that situation. So yeah.
Yo, I just figured out my mic has a headphone jack. Let me see if this works.
Hold up. Ring ding 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 ding
While
ding.
while we're live on the show, let me do an audio test on this.
Let
It's
me
super
modify my
professional.
headset. Oh man. I have two separate plugged
No.
in microphones I can use, but I still use the headset microphone.
This doesn't work, but I can actually like I can hear my voice through the headphones. I
Oh,
don't know.
That's wacky. You got
We're taking
feedback.
those out.
You got feedback of yourself. That's wacky.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to hear my voice constantly through the whole show through
Yeah.
headphones.
I guess, do you know the singing a song but like the voice is repeated back to you videos?
Yeah, yeah.
You
People like
can do
talking,
like
so I see
7 of
that.
those that way.
Yeah, I mean, if I found a way to put it at a delay, that
Yeah.
would be pretty insane.
You start playing the bass, you hear do 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 in your headset as you're trying to play it.
Yeah, I did learn a Kanye West song on bass this
Oh,
week. It was a
okay.
hell of a life, and
Nice.
I it's just a badass bass line. It goes on like this is just gonna be music nerd talk. Nobody's probably gonna understand what I'm saying, but
Yeah.
it's just like a chromatic scale thing,
Hmm.
and it swaps around on the chromatic scale quite a bit, and it's just really fun to play. It sounds super edgy and like dirty and stuff like that, and I threw some distortion on the bass while I was learning it, and it just fucking kills.
I do have an interesting fun fact about this calendar year.
Hmm.
Besides it being a leap year and yesterday being leap day, um, I have completed both Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 this year.
At the same time.
Uh, well, I finished up New Vegas in January, and I finished up Fallout 3 yesterday. So, there's that.
Did you do like the DLCs for either of them?
I did a little bit of New Vegas, and then my SSD killed itself. So, I have no save data,
Oh,
I don't think.
that's fucking whack.
Yeah. But Fallout 3 is surprisingly not that bad. And I think I accidentally speed ran it because I was like level 15 when the game finished.
Really?
Yeah, I was very low leveled and I got done with the game. So,
Yeah, I'm not a huge Fallout 3 fan. A lot of people like suck that game off like they owe it drug money or something like that. I I don't know. I think it. All right, my brain is going faster than my mouth here. Um, I had Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition
mm,
PS3,
yeah.
and it like the game would just freeze randomly, and there was the Pit DLC, and I couldn't do the ending
Ooh.
prop like the way I wanted to. It's like a choose your own ending type thing where like you either save this like infant or you can kill the infant. I was forced, okay, I was forced to kill an infant
Wow.
to beat this fucking DLC.
Wow,
I could not take the infant. I could do nothing except kill it.
bro.
And that shit pissed me off. So maybe a year or two after I did that, another friend of mine was playing Fallout 3 fucking Game of the Year edition on PS3, had the same freezing problems and had the same problem with the Pit DLC. So I don't know what the fuck Bethesda was thinking when they optimized that game, which it was made for PS3. They didn't have to optimize fucking anything,
True.
but they fucked it up. So my experience with Fallout 3 and all the DLCs was a glitchy fucking mess and me dying all the time and then losing my save fucking spot because the game froze and then not getting a choice on how I get to complete a goddamn DLC. So when I look at Fallout 3, I look at it like I would like a guy at work that just can't do the job right, but they keep him around anyway.
Yeah.
That's how I look at Fallout 3. I don't hate the game. I think it's probably pretty good, but my experience is just fucking awful. Awful with that game.
I feel like when you skew a game to the point where it's just like a very blanketed story, like that's
Hmm.
what they do with 3 and 4 for Fallout. They make it as blanketed as possible to make you do exactly what they want you to do. And that's not how Fallout is supposed to be played ever.
No,
You're
New
supposed
Vegas
to be
didn't
able
do
to
that.
do
New Vegas was
anything.
good.
And
Like I think there's a reason people see New Vegas as like the best Bethesda Fallout game is
yeah,
because you actually have a level of autonomy to how you want to play the game rather than
it's not just, okay, we're going in a circuit, you know?
yeah.
And it's the same thing with Starfield, right? You just do everything in space in a loop until you beat the game. It's not
Did you
fun.
play did you play Starfield?
Yeah,
I didn't.
I played
I
it all the way through and got to New Game Plus and then got bored. So it's
yeah, I
just
thought
shitty.
Starfield looked kind of whack personally.
Well, you go to separate planets and they're all randomly generated, right?
Hmm.
But each interesting objective is like miles away from you at a time. And they expect you to just walk there.
That's kind of ridiculous.
They you know what Destiny did back in 2013 to explore planets? They gave you these tiny little spaceships you could ride on, like the fucking speeders from
From
Star
Star
Wars
Wars.
Episode 6, right?
Yeah.
Like they gave you those in Destiny, but they didn't give you those in Starfield. Destiny came out 11 years ago.
And Bungie made that. It was like Bungie isn't even really an MMO company. Like
Exactly, but they at least have a brain on travel in space. You know? You don't just force the player to walk to every location in space.
yeah, they did a similar thing with No Man's Sky with like the randomly generated fucking planets and stuff like that. Like I hear in Starfield and I've seen gameplay of the game, so I'm not coming at this completely blind like I normally am given topic we talk about here. But I don't know. I feel like it's just like a lot of the Starfield planets really didn't have a lot going on like
Yeah,
people might have thought they would have. And it kind of made the game a little boring, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I never played it, but that's just my observation seeing others play it.
the worst thing I've heard is that they planned zero DLCs for Starfield and zero patches for how bad the game is,
Holy
which is
shit.
insane. Oh yeah, let's pump in $50 million budget plus, but we're not gonna give you anything except for the main game. What?
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. Especially like not updating the game and making it, finished.
Exactly. Like
It's kind of
Cyberpunk
crazy.
had a whole shabbat about it. It took them like
Yeah.
3 years to fix Cyberpunk. Why can't
My
they work on Starfield the same way?
my biggest complaint with like modern like new games that come out is like shit like that. Like Rockstar is guilty of it with Red Dead
Oh,
Online.
that's so true.
Um, uh, uh, Dice is if there is a life for not finishing a game, Dice would be they would be on death row. I
Besides
mean,
fixing the behemoth glitching out in the sky when you destroy it in Battlefield 1, they haven't patched shit in their other games.
no, and I mean, I was playing Battlefield 5 while they were actively fucking that game up and like making it shit. Like
Yeah.
they literally here like the Battlefield 5 pipeline here's or timeline. Here's what it was. Release the game, it fucking sucks and it's glitchy. Fix the glitches, it still fucking sucks. Do nothing. And then we're going to release a huge update. You want to know what's going to be in the update?
What?
One fucking map and a gun rebalance that nobody fucking asked for. And you're like, man, that why would they do that? There's no way they could do worse. There's no way.
It's actually
Next big
baffling how
update.
bad Battlefield is.
Yeah, the next update after that for Battlefield 5, another fucking gun rebalance for fucking Christmas noobs.
I am
Like
going
what?
to write a little
Like
bit of
nobody asked for
this.
that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna write a little bit of this for the Battlefield video I'm working on.
Yeah,
Uh,
go for it.
Script should
Dude,
be
I
done this weekend.
I could bitch somebody's ear off about my problems with Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
guess what? They rebalanced the guns and then COVID hit.
oh, that's so
Oh,
true.
sorry, sorry, Battlefield community. We can't work like we used to.
Yeah,
It's gonna
we
take a
can't
while.
fix our game that we spent millions of dollars on. No, that's
Yeah,
not possible.
a,
No.
a big budget release with a huge SFX cinematic trailer that cost us about as much as the game did to create.
It's so
So,
depressing to see the state of Battlefield because
yeah,
now they have two strikes against them in a row. And if the third game, like the next game that comes out, sucks, I think Battlefield's dead officially, which is
I
so sad.
yeah, I mean the final update at the end of this story for Battlefield 5 was the Pacific War update, which I will say a fucking amazing update. They dropped like really good maps. They rebalanced the guns to be like how they should have been prior to them Christmas noobing shit. And I mean, it's a good game now. Battlefield 5 is pretty fun to play,
Yeah,
but it took them 2 or 3 years to get it to where it is now. And even then, you can't, like, you can find full servers. It's just there's not as many as there should be.
yeah.
Um, but no, the next Battlefield game, I don't have high hopes for it. I think they're going to fuck it up majorly again. And yeah, no, I don't know. I have no faith in Dice anymore, especially after I've been playing Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 4
Oh,
lately. It's like how are they going to bring it back to this?
I
What
really
I'm playing
hope
right
they
now.
bring it back to one, man. Even if they call it 1 parentheses 2, I will buy it. I do not
Yeah.
care. They just need to make another Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I mean even if they just started like, all right, we're bringing back support for this game in full force. We're going to put good money and good effort in on this shit, like I would be like fucking finally. Like I don't know, do something with some of the conflicts in between World War One and World War Two. I don't know.
Heck, they could even make a crappy little Cold War game like Black Ops Cold War. I would
Yeah, that
not
would be
mind.
sick.
I would
That
not
would be so
mind.
sick. That would be so fucking badass if they made like a Cold War era, like alternate history type, like World War Three game,
Oh my,
and
yeah.
you
That would
can
be
use
sick.
like the M16A1 and like the fucking all those cool Cold War battle rifles and all that cool Cold War stuff that came out during that time. Like that would be I would actually have faith for the game if they did something interesting like that because nobody else has done it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching Northwest Trenches. My name's Ronnie Guy, and this is Shane. We'll
Yo,
see you guys next time.
peace out, fellas.
Everyone knows that you can.